Angels and demons are often seen as polar opposites in the realm of spiritual beings.
Angels are typically portrayed as messengers of good, guiding and protecting humans.
Demons, on the other hand, are usually depicted as malevolent entities, intent on misleading and harming us.
By exploring these figures across various cultures and religions, we gain a broader understanding of their roles and the moral frameworks they influence.
These beings not only populate the sacred texts and myths of many traditions, but also play crucial roles in the spiritual and ethical decision-making of individuals.
In some cultures, angels and demons are not just supernatural entities, but are also symbolic of inner human qualities, representing our own struggles between virtue and vice.
This duality makes them enduring and fascinating subjects in both theological and philosophical discussions.
The exploration of angels and demons helps us understand how different societies interpret the concepts of good and evil.
Through this examination, we can see how these spiritual entities influence everything from personal behavior to the laws that govern societies.
This essay aims to shed light on these mysterious figures and their impact on human morals and spirituality.
In Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, angels are viewed as beings of pure spirit created by God to serve as his messengers and soldiers.
They execute God's will, deliver messages to prophets, and offer protection to the faithful.
For instance, the Archangel Michael is seen in Christianity as a protector who battles evil forces, a role he is also given in Islamic teachings.
Demons in these religions often represent the antithesis of angels.
In Christianity, demons are typically fallen angels led by Lucifer who rebelled against God.
In Islam, demons or jinn may be either good or evil, but the most famous among them, Iblis, refused to bow to Adam and thus was cast out of heaven.
This narrative of fallen rebellion is central to how evil is conceptualized in these traditions.
In contrast, the roles of these beings can sometimes overlap.
Angels can administer justice that may seem harsh, as in the biblical tale of the destruction of Sodom and Gomorrah.
Meanwhile, some tales suggest that demons can occasionally serve divine purposes, testing humans and thus strengthening their faith.
Such stories highlight the complex nature of these beings beyond mere good and evil dichotomies.
In many non-Abrahamic traditions, spiritual beings often embody both benevolent and malevolent aspects, unlike the more defined roles seen in monotheistic religion.
In Hinduism, for example, the same deity can have different aspects that are both nurturing and destructive.
The goddess Kali is revered for her motherly love and yet feared for her fierce, destructive power.
In Japanese folklore, spirits known as kami can be benevolent or malevolent, depending on their nature and the respect they receive from humans.
These spirits inhabit natural features and can influence the fortune or misfortune of the communities around them.
This dual nature reflects a belief in the intrinsic complexity of all things, where good and bad are not absolute but interdependent.
Similarly, in various indigenous cultures around the world, spirits of the land and ancestors may act protectively or punitively.
This reflects a worldview in which spiritual forces are deeply entwined with the natural world and moral order.
Understanding these beings involves acknowledging the fluidity of their roles and the balance they bring to the cosmos and human society.
The narratives and beliefs surrounding angels and demons across different cultures enrich our understanding of humanity's moral and ethical compass.
These spiritual beings not only reflect the values of the societies that worship them, but also influence these values.
In modern times, they continue to serve as symbols of our inner conflicts and aspirations.
Their presence in contemporary media, from literature to movies, shows their enduring appeal and the ways they continue to shape our interpretations of good and evil.
These stories encourage us to reflect on the nature of morality, the consequences of our actions, and the possibility of redemption and transformation.
Ultimately, exploring the roles and meanings of angels and demons in various cultures helps us to navigate our own moral landscapes.
It prompts us to question and expand our perspectives on virtue, vice, and the spiritual dimensions of our existence.
As such, these beings remain powerful symbols in our quest to understand ourselves and the world around us.